Welcome to the interactive body balance radio show for health and fitness tips.
All right, here we go. Podcast time, December 14th, 2021, right in the middle of Christmas season. I hope everybody listening to the show is doing well and just being a productive, progressive human being and enjoying life and going through the ebbs and flows and just being the best version of themselves. I know it's been a couple of weeks since the last show, and forgive me, I don't want to say that too often, but with what happens with family and business and an influx of medical patients, suffering from, many issues, it's been crazy, team. It's been absolutely crazy. So I try to carve out some time to do this and go from there and help you guys along. All right, today's show is going to be on habits, tactics, some tools, ways to be efficient, ways to be productive, kind of what I see leaders do, the top of the top in the world, what I try to implement in my day, and ways to build structure and habits and routines into your life that will serve you. Now, why? Why am I doing this show? In seeing hundreds and thousands of people over the years on changing their lives from, nutrition, physical fitness, supplementation, and helping them with their health. And there's been so many, and I know a lot of you listen in, where you've made great changes and you've changed your mindset, you've improved in business, you've lost 30, 40, 60, 80 pounds, you've done real well. However, there are a few that do not sustain it long term. Probably single digit percentages, so 80 or 90 do great, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, might not long term. So why is that? In doing this, and now in checking with lots of clients over a decade, it's the habits, it's the routine, are they changing their poor addictions for good ones? Are they, minusing out, subtracting out, supplementing out the bad problem or the bad habit and implementing a good one? Now, this is key. So I'm going to kind of tell you what I do and what some of the leaders I work with do and some of my mentors do, and how they become productive in a day, and then how they become productive over time, and then how they become productive over the year. Because as you know, I do business coaching and I do health coaching. So the first one, now these are the things that I do, and I want to give these to you because you need to think about, what are you doing? How does your day play out? How does it shape up? And do you do a lot of these things in your day? Okay. My day starts the night before. I'm looking at my whiteboard right now in my office, and people who've been in my office will know about it. And my whiteboard is done the night before, where I itemize out everything I have to do for the next day. So tonight, I will do that for the 12/15, which is December 15th. And I will look at everything that is big. I'm not talking about brushing my teeth. I'm not talking about little, mundane things like, making breakfast for the kids or making lunch for the kids or any of that stuff. That's not up there. I do all that. But some things are doing a big financial proposal, doing recertification in a program that I'm part of, right? Doing this podcast today would be one of them, right? There's so many. It's 10 to 15 every day. I'm not saying I get through them all. I might get through 7 or 8. I might get through all of them. But there's some big ones that I put up there, so it reminds me of what needs to get done. Even for my children, if I have to go out and get stuff for them, that's a big one because it involves, a lot of time and effort and what have you. So it starts the night before, where you plan your day. Also, my sleep the night before, obviously, is important. So I do hacks to give me the best sleep and the best ability to get up in the morning feeling refreshed. I have many tips and techniques on that. I have the Aura Ring. I do stuff before bed to improve my deep sleep, my REM sleep, the good quality sleep, the regenerative, the rejuvenation, etc. But it starts the night before. Let's just leave it at the whiteboard and planning your next day. All right, so when I wake up, and this isn't just mine, so don't make it about me. I've taken the best from the best mentors out there and put it together and curated it for you guys. No phone. Do not check your phone for the first 30 minutes of the day. I know I've done podcasts on this recently, maybe a month or two ago, maybe 6 months ago, but you control your phone doesn't control you. And if you don't look at your phone for the first 30 minutes upon waking, you control the day. Many people, and I know I've said this many times, but they look at their phone, the emails that came in, the problems that are coming up, or the emails they didn't get. Maybe they were expecting some money, maybe they were expecting some good news, and they didn't get it. Right away, it sets the tone and their mood for the day. Do not look at your phone, all right? Let yourself control the phone 30 minutes to an hour. This takes about 30 days to practice, maybe 40 days. Once you get good at it, you just get up. You can sit and do many things like meditation, prayer, downtime, think about your day, strategize your day. Do not look at it. Then you can have, some people like having a shower the night before. Some people have it in the morning. The ones in the morning, cold showers, great to stimulate the nervous system. Cold is beneficial. People with a lot of money, they jump in their cold pool, even in the wintertime. People have lakes. They have, even like little wells. There's tubs you can get. Cold stimulates your nervous system and makes you become very awake. It's also good for fat apoptosis and actually losing fat. But that's another thing of cold thermogenesis, etc., etc. But cold is important. Working out, right? So you can work out in the morning. I'm a personal trainer. I did it for many years. Working out rewires the body. As little as 5 minutes can rewire the body. Everyone knows about endorphins. Everybody knows about hormones. Everybody knows about testosterone and when it's the peaking and morning and etc. I usually do I do split. I do a 7 a.m. workout, 7:30, and I do a 10 o'clock at night lighter workout. All depends how busy I am. Sometimes I'll do it all in the morning and get it out of the way. But I'm being realistic. Got to make the kids breakfast at, let's say, 8 o'clock and then go right to the work day. You get it. So working out is very important. Gratitude, motivation in the morning, really important, right? I said that you can do that when you don't look at your phone. So express gratitude, right? You can sit there and enjoy the time, enjoy what God's given you. You can read, right? I read scripture. I listen to, my YouTube morning motivation videos. So many good ones in there. I listen to that stuff in the morning and express gratitude. You cannot be upset and grateful at the same time. You can't. So these are some tips that I'd hope you people would incorporate in your day. Now, I love food and nutrition and I like talking about it and all that good stuff. So while we're still on the morning topic, or even at 9 or 10 if you're doing intermittent fasting or time restricted eating, when you look at this, folks, and you look at that blood sugar balance. As you know, you've been in a fasted state. That's why it's called breakfast. Break the fast, right? And you've been in a fasted state. Let's just say for 12 hours you wake up. I like to have some fish oil, right? Some omega-3, some healthy fats, and keep my blood sugar. Then I'll get some fruit or veggies or whatever, but I don't like to get that right away. So I want to keep my blood sugars kind of stable. I don't want to hit it with like a banana right away. And I love my bananas, and I have them almost every morning or afternoon, like for lunch. But my point is that when you look at it, you guys can sit there and you can balance out your blood sugar in the morning, have a balanced breakfast based on your DNA or RNA and your gut microbiome. I know I've done shows just on that, and that's my forte. You get it, right? What else? Structure, right? I always build structure. My meetings, my calendars are up to date. I have structure. People ask, how do we do it? I said we go from 7 in the morning till 11 at night, and we have structure throughout the day. These little tips help me schedule appointments. I be productive. It's just really good ways to become fundamentally sound and you don't miss anything. I find that when I have this and I have the meeting scheduled and I book time on my calendar, it just goes a long way. And I know that sounds trite and people say, well, everyone books their calendar. Trust me, a lot of people are ad hoc and they fly by the seat of their pants and they take a call or they're doing something and an email comes in, they answer the email right away, or they take another phone call and they jump off to the phone and then the kids are screaming and it's all over the place. You got to build structure and discipline into your day. It allows you to do goals and have the vision and everything that you want to do, right? There's so many good habits you can have, and these things will keep you going long term. But I find a lot of people that are struggling have too many bad habits. That seems obvious again, but if you can substitute those bad habits, folks, for the good ones, as I've mentioned throughout this podcast, you'll be a lot further along life. And I know personalities. I'm pretty good at reading personalities and types of people. The ones who live on extremes or the ones that live kind of mediocre or flatlining in the sense they're kind of there. Everybody's different. I get it. But structure and discipline, these traits and these habits and this foundation will help you, right? And this is what gets you consistent results. People that look good, people that work out, you can see it in their muscles or just lean. They have consistent habits, folks. They train 4, 5, 6 days a week. Right? People that conversely who don't do that, you can probably pretty much see that as well too, or you can tell by their mood. People that don't eat well and are like that, they're, I've seen it, right? And they don't treat their bodies well. They suffer emotionally, mentally, and they have their mood's not as balanced, right? You are a result of what you do daily. hourly. It is what it is. So the more you can build those habits and listen to people who have good habits, that's why I'm doing this show. I'm trying to give you guys advice, some tips. It may or may not help you. That's all I can do is give you what I see works with my clients and myself. That's it. A couple more points I'll make. Avid learners, and I'll end with that there too. Please always be educating. I just listened to a 3-hour podcast. I was doing lots of financial proposals today, lots of big deal work. And in the background, in my subconscious and conscious, if I paid attention, listen to a 3-hour health podcast. So I want to learn, right? I want to read. I said I read PubMed articles. I read scripture daily. I do scripture with my kids daily, right? I'm looking to my left because a lot of things I do get into flow state daily. I already talked about meditation, one act of giving, but the point is about learning and doing education. Is my favorite quote. I've said it so many times. I think Jim Rohn, right? Keep improving who you are. So that's the education and skills and what you give. Improve who you are and what you give. This is important. That'll help you and set you apart. All right. That's it. The website, interactivebodybalance.com. info@MikeDaciuk.com is our email. We get emails every day, so thank you. info@MikeDaciuk.com. The first book, The Transformation from Within, it's free on the website. How to Restore Your Health. It's the second book. You can get it there too for free. If not, there's at least a few chapters for free. And I think we're going to be doing more in 2022 in terms of, helping people out. Any questions, let us know. Social media is Mike Daciuk, Interactive Body Balance. Follow us on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. I want to put this information out for you guys. I know it's not as, frequent as I'd like it, but it is what it is, and I still do it. And we've done hundreds of these episodes. So, and again, I'm not taking on any sponsors right now. I get sponsors every day reaching out, and maybe one day I will to scale the show. But right now, we do this content free of charge, and we don't actually cost us money to do it, but we do it because we want to help people. Now, I can't say that enough. So, okay, I'm going to end with what I tell my kids every single day. Aside from scripture and aside from doing all those great things, right? Number 1, kids, you got to work hard. I have a hard time with lazy people. You got to work hard. You got to put in the reps. You got to do the work. I don't care if it's in sports. I don't care if it's in business. I don't care if it's in school. You got to work hard. Number 2, you have to add value. You have to add your skill set to this world. Every one of you listening has a skill. Unique gift that we need to hear, feel, see. You got to add it to the world because it's your God-given gift. Number 3, help other people. Pull out chairs, open doors, give of your time, volunteer where you can, give of money. I have respect for everybody who just helps other people. Number 4, smile and have some fun. It is the Christmas season. I hope you can have some fun. I hope people can get out and do things. I know the world's kind of crazy right now with what's going on, but you got to fight through it and know that better days are ahead. You got to stay on top of things in terms of intellectual capacity and what is right and what makes sense. Be logical and go out and do it. Make a difference and have some fun. All right, team, I'll talk to you guys real soon. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and you know where to reach us if you need any help at all. Talk to you guys, and bye for now.